a banger video. I'm playing Madden. So right now the Chiefs gonna, if you think 49ers are gonna win, then get off this YouTube because Chiefs are gonna win. So yeah.
Season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. Now, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the 5-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. To throw is Garoppolo. Completes it to Coleman. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season, and now here they nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids.
Nope.
Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Fielded at the 33.
Oh.
He bowls him over.
This is just like in Madden, that thing. He's too fast! He's too fast for you!
And a long one at that, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
I'll be right back.
Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there. Back for 6.
We're back, guys. Guys in rows.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
You don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and make the
sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
We're back.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control.
And now Garoppolo lost the football.
Oh my God. How'd you not get the ball? But
on plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
How do you not get the
or moved away from him.
I hate you because oh my God, you suck. You're butt.
Be good for a first down. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, 62 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make a tackle before you that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way. It takes him for a touchdown.
What?
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's
I hate you. Bet.
At 7
Bet.
apiece.
Bet.
A drive there of just 4 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Nah, Jet.
Finds the tackler and now some space.
Jet.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyrique Hill that time. And that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh yeah.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
A Hail Mary.
Mahomes now on first down. Going for
A Hail Mary.
And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go. Check 53, too little, stay hot.
Bet.
They begin the drive with Coleman.
Game
Gets this to
over.
the
It's
24
game
for a gain of
over.
4.
They cut intercepted the ball.
And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we've
Let
seen
that.
here,
I just
they've
let him
obviously
do
still
that.
been pretty
Can I
successful.
let them do
Give
that?
everyone credit for this one because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well. That starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things. I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end definitely enough.
Wait. Oh, what's this thing?
Good way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Perfect.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Finds loose. Nice little juke.
That was not. That is soft.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception,
Come on, QB.
Come on,
Come on, QB.
I think you are. I don't
Yes,
think that there's any
sir.
way you can run back out there and go,
We win it.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football
Yes,
again.
sir.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious
I got
because now
you.
you can't run any offense at
I
all.
got you. I got
How they
you.
attack him here. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch in his Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Come on.
Mahomes now to throw.
Oh.
That
You
one
should
caught
have
by
thanked you.
Tyrique
So you
Hill.
don't go out of bounds.
And he is out of
It's fine.
bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll pull it down. And shutting him off
It's all
the
you.
field.
It's all you. It's all you. Yeah. Okay, catch it.
No. They forgot he can take off
Hey.
too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for
Get
guy
out
as a
the
runner.
way.
But
Get
even on a passing play, he's
Get
unaccounted
out the
for
way.
as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Butker now to add the extra point. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he gets in.
Yes,
Was
sir.
expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Yes,
All right, partner,
sir.
one more time.
Yes,
All lines, you put the ball on the
sir.
3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you? No.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh,
Get
it does.
across the 20
Oh, it
before
does.
he's
Come
brought
on, a
down
second.
at about the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression
You
101.
guys
Win first down.
winning!
Make 5, 6,
We
7
are
yards
winning.
on
This is
first
gonna be
down
the score
and make it a second
in
and
the world
3,
NFL.
second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football.
Whoever
Don't
wins
want
is
to get
gonna
behind
win.
the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Here's Coleman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes, his throw incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Able to slither by. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on for the end of the play.
Oh, imagine.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him up.
And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in.
What happened? I know what happened. They flew up. Boom. You guys are weak.
The first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Able to shake him off. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they remember this. Yeah, they think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got that.
On first down, Garoppolo. Looking for pass, but that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyron Matthew. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half.
They went that way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
They went that way.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They are losing. The Chiefs are going to win. Go Kansas City. Go Chiefs. Go Chiefs.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo.
Interception!
Intercepted.
Again!
And his guys are going
Again!
to take over at
San
the 31-yard
Francisco's
line.
going to lose. 49ers are going to lose.
Now 2 picks in this frame.
I'm telling you, if you were saying that, they're going to lose.
He ends up throwing a second
Play
one as a
in
result.
that.
Compounds the mistake
They're
a
a
little bit.
You got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
For
It's a
real.
6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
If you guys want more Madden videos than Fortnite,
And not a bad
then
return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard
say
line.
in the comments below, I want more Madden videos or Fortnite.
Charles, as this offense comes out here, let's talk about the AFC Championship game coming up. Kansas City hosting Tennessee. The Chiefs, the winner over the Texans in the divisional round. But even before they took the field, they got a surprise gift on Saturday night with those Titans winning in Baltimore to set up the unexpected matchup.
But sometimes a gift isn't exactly a gift because they went from thinking they had to chase around Lamar Jackson to having to fortify themselves against Derrick Henry and the 250 pounds of man coming out and running the football.
Oh, wow.
That run defense that got better as the season went on, it will get severely tested in this one.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go. Let's make these babies cry.
Garoppolo on first down. This one complete to Coleman. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, I would have.
Incomplete.
If I had
Tried to
back, I
dial
would
up
have
the
jumped.
long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. With a never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54.
Oh.
Come on, fellas.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They start the second half here with Williams. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
23 yards the pickup there.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir. Yes,
They
sir.
move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys continue to pour it on.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is... Complete.
And then my controller died, so at the
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo.
That's fake.
Yardage before being
That's
taken
fake.
down at midfield.
I don't care that they caught it, but that's fake. I swatted the ball and still caught it.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. His 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Pass complete here to Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders, 30. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A nice pick up there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes
that's fake.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much. But I guess
jumped
they get a little
right
closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he just falls short down at...
What? No, guys. You're telling me that's not a touchdown?
One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they come together,
Go
have
back,
a plan, and stuck to it.
jump
And when
right.
you get big-time runs like that, makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
What we got? Where's that?
They'll run it with Williams. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. They've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they finally break through on 3rd and goal? And he's going to bowl his way into the zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams.
I go back. Took up 3 people.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Just like
and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. On second and a long way to go. Mahomes. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind that it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He may try and run for this. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And he is out of bounds here. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Williams will try again. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter if we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker.
No!
Into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting...
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
No, that's impossible.
It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle,
You're celebrating? Yep,
76 yards. And the 49ers able to get this back to some measure of respectability. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyrique Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Going deep here for Watkins. And this will be caught at the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for two up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for two late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? There he goes, right side. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions.
That's the beauty of life.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
I fell asleep just for a second.
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need I've been always getting money, rains, no sleep.
This will be a long video. Bye guys. This is a long video.